everyone, this is Sailor. I'm here in the laundry room again. Sorry about all the noise. That's the dogs barking and they're cooking food in the kitchen, which is another reason why I'm in the laundry room. Okay, I am here with a contest entry for WennieBJD's 1,000 subscribers contest. Congratulations to 1,000 subscribers. The big prize in the contest is a BJD, and the contest is to come up with a character for that doll. So that is why she is here. It is a character it is one of Iris's friends at Miss Emily's School for Excellence, one of her roommates. So she's a character that I had sort of loosely created. I had a power, a name, or a nickname, not even an actual name, and that was about it. Nothing else came to mind for this character until I saw that doll, and then everything clicked in my head. Her name is Abigail Riley. She is from a well-to-do family. They're not filthy rich, they're not millionaires, but they are very well off. Her dad is a fairly big wig at his company. Her mom works for the same company as well. So they're both pretty big, high up in this company. And Abigail's has a nickname when she gets to Miss Emily's that Iris gives her, which is Siren. I will explain why that nickname is given in a little bit. But Abigail's dream is to become a classical singer. The concerts, the whole shebang, Broadway, all of that. That's what she wants to do. And it's also kind of what her family, what her parents have trained her to do. She's not forced. It is what she legitimately wants to do, but her parents sort of pushed her in that direction, if that makes any sense. She trains vocal lessons twice a week for like 2 hours, twice a week. She trains hard and often, and she has become an amazing singer. She has won a few concert competitions, and that herein comes her powers. People have always felt, this is a new addition to the character's powers, by the way, she has always, when she sings, this has slowly gotten more and more progressive as she's gotten older, but when she sings, people seem to be lulled into almost a trance. They just want to get closer to her. They, like if she's singing in public, which she doesn't do often, but every now and again she does, she'll sneak out of the house and like go to a train station and sing just because she could. That's one of the very, very few rebellious streaks she has. She just enjoys singing, but when she sings, she draws people. People flock to her singing. And like I said, it's almost like they're in a trance. It's calming. It just makes people very out of it. That is due to her, part of her power. She can entrance people, enthrall people with her singing voice. And like I said, this gets more and more so when she gets older and starts to slowly become apparent to her when people start trying to touch her. Not in a bad way, but like trying to grab her and stuff. She's singing. But that's not the worst part about her power. That's not the part that made her actually go to Miss Emily's School for Excellence. That part that is when she hits high notes. Like really high notes. I'm talking, if any of you guys have seen either the play or movie version of Phantom of the Opera, there's a song in there called Sing. That high note, the highest note that Christine hits, notes like that. Maybe a little bit lower than that. And that height and a little bit lower she'll shatter glass. I'm not talking maybe just a window or a wine glass. I'm talking if she's in a cathedral or in a concert hall, every window in the concert hall, or every window in her house, every window in her teacher's house. She's done this a few times. No one has said anything about it. They keep it hush-hush, because it only happens every now and again. And she doesn't hit high notes that often, or high notes that high that often. But there's also, the more she starts to do it, the more it happens. And the older she gets, the lower the range gets on her starting to do breaking stuff. The lower, even some of the lower notes, she'll break things. She doesn't just break things, though. She can push people back with her voice. Almost like a force, like a static, or not a static shock, but a shock wave. She can send shock waves with her voice. So this is obviously problematic for someone who wants to be a classical singer, or a singer in general. So she willingly enrolls into Miss Emily's School for Excellence. She had heard about it, so she willingly enrolled. She's very, I wouldn't say straight-laced, but she's very much out of the group of the three. Her, Iris, Abby, and Abigail, she is a very no-nonsense. Studies come before play, and you must constantly observe the rules, because Ivy likes to take her sweater off, which is a big no-no. For those of you who don't know about Miss Emily's School for Excellence, it is created by the fantastic Pecaro, who allowed people to create characters for her wonderful world. I will put a link down below to her channel where you can check it all out. I'll also put a link down below to the contest video. But yes, they're supposed to wear their uniform, which is a green knitted sweater, at all times. However, this girl doesn't like to do that. And Abby Siren is always getting on to her for it, always getting on to people for breaking the rules, and doing things they're not supposed to. She's a good girl. You know, she always does what she's supposed to. She always believes that everyone else should. When Iris attempts to run away and tells her about it, she's constantly telling her, no, 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 you shouldn't do that. However, she only ever once went to Miss Emily about it. Or, excuse me, she never went to Miss Emily about it, even though she talked about it, about running away. Because she valued her friendship and even realized deep down that that Iris was miserable. But other than that, she believes in the rules and that you should always follow them. Studying comes first, and you should always pay attention to your grades and things of that nature. She's very much a goody two-shoes. But I believe that is it. Appearance. She has medium-length, dusty blonde hair that she usually keeps in ash blonde, dusty blonde, in a ponytail, blue eyes, and I'll put some links down below to pictures that I have made in like doll makers and stuff of her, and there's some with her and Iris. You could tell the difference. Iris has brown hair and Siren has the dusty blonde hair. But yeah, that's also a little bit about the time period. She comes from the late 90s, early 2000s, around that area is when their story is set. But yes, that is everything about Abby Abigail, aka Siren, aka Abby. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck to everyone else who enters the contest. Bye!